So we're keeping Camo Yoru, and I think nothing changes, right? Nothing changes. Mirror comes.
Nope.
Are we
Mirror
feeling
match.
excited?
You get to see your double duelist on
I get
Fnatic,
to see
Vinny!
my double duelist. I get to see the best split compositions coming out from both teams. Loving the Astra, love the double dive on this map. We should see a little bit more explosivity from both teams on
Maybe.
this map.
And I think that Fnatic starts attack as well, so they're gonna be able to prove you wrong or right for sure. Just one question about the initiator, because we know this comp, we've seen it for quite long now. Why Fade and not something else? This is an open question to both.
I think you can get a lot of value from Fade on this map in terms of the choke points, right? You think of the synergy that it's able to have with Raze and being able to punish any sort of aggression coming into the site, as well as the Astra here as well. I think synergizes really well with those.
On the attack side is because you're able to work through that Viper utility in middle a lot easier than I think with Sky. You don't have to all in with one piece of utility in a composition that has not much utility already. The Fade has more utility as an initiator than the Sky.
Right?
What's that?
So it would be about the Prowlers, right, to counter the
Prowlers. You have multiple Prowlers to go through choke points. On defense, you got that Seas, Raze, Astra, Gravwell combo.
It's great.
So insane combos, indeed, even though Fade is probably not, you know, my favorite initiator to play, but that's for another debate. I think it still puts a lot of burden on the shoulders of one player, especially when you're playing solo initiator plus Fade. Fade can be tricky sometimes, you know, checking corners and stuff. I speak about experience, of course. So I don't know. I want to have your prediction on this split map. Do we see a 2-0 coming, or do we think Liquid has it to come back on
I think
their
if you're Fnatic, you kind of need to take away the lessons that you had from the Foot game, especially because that did obviously end up going to overtime. I will say though, in that overtime, Boaster was the one that ended up having some great individual moments. So hopefully that can be the same again here today.
A lot of question, and of course we're gonna get the answers with our favorite answer givers, FNC and Hypuck.
Yeah.
The answer givers.
That's us. See you later, Mitch and Tom. Unlucky. Liquid against Fnatic, of course, map 113-5. A little surprising, honestly. I think both of us were unsure where it was going to go.
But a refreshing surprise, right?
Sure.
Again, I think this is just the trademark, like, Fnatic confident, they win a few confidence boost rounds, and then it's like the energy's totally different on stage, and it's just this story of momentum that builds. Well, that carries across to the second map now. Again, that's certainly a composition that enables them to run away with that sort of approach to the game, right? Things certainly sped up in terms of round timings once they realized that, oh, we do kill good.
Yeah, we don't actually have to execute on 10 seconds. There is other time slots. I do want more from Liquid, though. I think it was a frustrating map 1. We saw glimpses of when it looked good.
Still positives, but yeah, not enough.
Yeah, let's show us a little more, just in general, Liquid, because look, we all know it was a heavy loss.
Recovering it.
The previous roster.
There.
Kiko hard to replace, but I want to see that new identity, and I also want to see Minibu have a really good series. We've had, you know, a couple of flashes of it here. Looking all right. Last map didn't light my world on fire.
Already here. Perfect timing on the Prowler, just to note presence. It should cancel part of this rotation. Yeah, you can see now Minibu make his way back towards B, and Fnatic's audible will be towards mid. Still plenty of time left, so not necessarily concerned just yet, but Kayak has got himself up ramp.
Yeah, he's scarily positioned here. I don't know how aware they
on
are.
Flower or Rafters? I think he's actually on Flower. Yeah, so there's going to be freedom towards Heaven here.
What do they do with all this space taken? You've got Vekaj somewhat split from the others, just holding this push, but there are 2 players working down mid at the same time.
Does it get hard cleared?
They don't dig deep enough for it. They're just going to try and spin it.
Vekaj, he's missed it.
Don't think he's seen it either. And Wayne, though, finds Alpha. Boaster on the trade. Camo's still on site. Spots one Heaven, but he can't stand the pressure coming through.
Open plant, though.
Oh, that's nice from Nats, though, just patrolling the edge of that smoke. And now they kind of split apart here. 2 working through on ramp in a very deep position from Nats. And Crashy's just controlling that ramp push-up. I don't see much else going through this one. Purpo's not giving much play. Crashy's left, Boaster right. Tries to make something of it, does a bit of damage, but nowhere near enough to deny the outcome. Fnatic with the first.
Really solid audible call here. Again, just the timing of this flank coming through, it being an open plant as well, gives Vekaj so many late round options here in the post. think Nat's even retreating all the way back to SWAT. I don't know if that was for a lineup or I didn't quite catch that, but...
No, he was sitting super deep on that spawn, so it was a bit...
But then went deeper, that's what I mean. I don't know if he'd gone back for a lineup or something, but I didn't note the snake fight throughout that.
Nice! Come on! Let's go! Nice adaptation. Love that from everyone.
Yeah, I mean, right, great adaptation to what happened. The perfect timing of the Prowler, obviously on the other side from Purpo.
There.
On the back of that pressure towards A. Fnatic with another slow approach now. More rifles on the board for them. Boaster still just... I mean, he's just tight, isn't he?
Yeah. He's not spending cash unless he has to. If it's not Pokemon cards, he ain't spending money on it.
Sharon as well.
No, true. Oh, yeah, he's not
Milan needs to pick that up in review.
Yeah. Milan, pay attention right now. Let's get that upgrade a little. Slow and steady. Showing a little something towards middle, but again, we know the pace that we can expect here. Eventual finish on the B site potentially, and the right read, whether it be with information or not. There is a 3-play stack on the A site, so it's just going to be Nats trying to come over, maybe just get into a slightly complementary position, but by this point, that audio cue alone has kept them very interested in this A site.
Yeah, Kayak just sent out. Cause issues. Purpo now going to have his hands full. Doesn't have a bandit, but... Oh, well, yeah, he does have a bandit.
Okay,
got the first there.
Yeah, not bad from him. I mean, making a stand on it. We've seen a lot of info. But it's just down to the classics now to try and do something else, and that's where it gets near on impossible. Don't want to lose too much, though. I can go farming a little. But yeah, this is all going tick in the box sort of stuff. Easily done for alive. No harm, no foul.
Well handled by Fnatic. Get a chance here with the TP gets sent out. I think Nats is entertaining the idea of rotating, but... And Purpo just gets overwhelmed here. Obviously only losing the pistol here from Boaster.
I just want to see how they address Kayak.
Purple vision. Yellow light, purple light, liquid fans.
Is that a
Taking
haiku?
I was going to
mean,
slam poetry. We've done it again.
I know,
Oh,
yes.
of course it is.
Of course it is. Bonus round for Fnatic, but we saw how heavy the investment was just in last round. So they're actually pretty well equipped for this, but I want to see if they address trying to keep maybe a track on Kayak, because he slipped through twice in those early rounds. Maybe just something you'll bring in later, but it has to be noted now by Liquid that there's been too much freedom. Obviously last round it was just a stack, so you're kind of expecting some of that.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you want to see Liquid posture up a little bit here. Looks like Fnatic might just revert to a set piece here towards B. Clone sent up, there's still 3 eyes towards him. Wayne's going to be under a ton of pressure here. Isolated immediately.
Yeah, just deleted. Side's good. Plants up. What are you going to do for the retake? You've got 4 standing and trying to get some late mid-wrap presence potentially, but there's a player already watching this. Kayak's found another. That's Miniboo gone. Oh, sorry, excuse me. It was Alpha to get the first, but still, there's not been a fight back here from Liquid.
No, they're giving this up already. Going to try and potentially find whoever's disconnected here, but Vekaj might just catch one. So Purpo actually finally finding the head of Vekaj there, down to 16 HP, but revealing that it's all but a save here.
Just need to see Liquid actually to get online. They feel absent.
Yeah. Again, I guess the comparison being Fnatic playing now with a bit of momentum and confidence. Liquid forced back in their shell a little bit.
It feels like it, because they've just, what? Just straight
not even a little
execution
bit.
on B,
Yeah.
like it just feels very direct. It's not like they're like really working a map massively. They're not sending up, feelers here. That was very direct in approach and it worked. That was tick in the box sort of stuff. Liquid, we need to find an answer. Give us something to look at here. I'm looking at the players who are yet to really find any footing, one being Miniboo. Love to see him activate. Timeout early from Liquid.
Again, because the approach here, the first buy round, they're set up in a 1-3-1. There's no real pressure towards mid. I mean, I'm certainly not saying it feels comfortable to kind of just guess behind the poison orb, but certainly you'd hope to have seen something set in place there. So I think as well, Miniboo's an interesting discussion. I was going to come in today kind of singing his praises in terms of the performance in where Liquid have struggled a little bit, and I think still, like I said, finding his feet here and putting some numbers up. Obviously, the other side of that discussion being Wayne as well, who, again, we certainly had questions if people weren't aware of the performance previously. I think had a few rounds to be quite proud of. But again, you have two factors here where we're talking about players really finding their place within
the system,
roster.
right?
Yeah, in the system, perfect. Yeah.
Again, it's hard to fill the roles that they're walking into.
Oh, yeah.
The fact of the matter really in my mind is the fact that Kiko is such a versatile player. You had answers and options for a lot of things. Now it's trying to maybe just assimilate these new players, get them in the right place.
Isn't it funny? It's like one's picking up the duelist side of Kiko and actually the other's picking up the controller side.
He's taking two players.
Yeah.
And they're still not quite there
It's taking two
yet.
people to replace Kiko.
Yes, yes. For now, however, we have to see if they have got something in mind. The timeouts come in. They've still got a purchase. It's not a pretty one. There is going to be lacking factors, but there just has to be some stopping power. It feels like they've been completely at the behest of Fnatic.
Bring them down.
And the concern being, do we see what happens the same as map 1, where Fnatic just stuck out, okay, cool, we got freedom, got space, we're making plays like this.
Yeah, do they get punished though? This time they do, but there's a good trade there from Alpha. Keeping that well within check, doesn't spiral out of control, and they've got Heaven control too.
I think they're probably not going to be reading the sights free here. Mini Boo.
This could be good.
Careful.
Oh, he needed that. Needed more than that. Because the other two are so out of this, playing towards CT, and Alpha's just tearing them apart. Does finally fall to Purpo, but the site is completely open. And as you rightly said, I don't think they expected it.
No.
They were like, surely someone's here.
Still waiting.
Okay,
We'll catch them.
2v2 though. It's low though,
planted.
28 HP. That's not much to play with. It's really on the shoulders of Camo to be something of an instigator now.
Oyster will be able to cut sight lines here. Crash sent out. Do they sit on this or do they destroy it? Again,
Poison's off.
Camo and Purpo are now stacked up, but the HP is a concern for Purpo.
It's a good position for Beckhand, but he's gone cleared. Purpo doing marvelous work as Boaster left in the 1v2, and it's just not going to happen. The crossfire decimated instantly. Well done to Liquid there. I thought they were out of that round.
Purpo hitting some crucial, crispy shots as well to make this doable. We'll see the first round on the board for Liquid. I think so, yeah, Fnatic think they've caught the rotation potentially with these players in spawn. First one to Alpha. Beautiful shot.
Nice!
We'll get Purpo his ultimate. Couple more
shots,
on the horizon here, but Fnatic certainly with the advantage this opening stretch of rounds. Most notably being Alpha on that showstopper now. Judge in hand for Wayne. Got towards ramp right now. And the first time I think somebody's actually confirmed the whereabouts of Miniboo towards mid. Obviously previously sat behind the orb, but I think Nats was just acting as a deterrent.
Camo get more than a 1-for-1 trade is what I'm wondering. Well, that Prowler was keen on it.
Fake teleport.
So Camo trying to get himself at least an escape cord if he would like it, which he's just reinvested now. But Fnatic still kind of surveying the map. They haven't decided on a commitment, it feels like.
No. We saw examples of this in the previous few rounds, but
God, it's such a
again,
temptation to clear.
nothing really happening towards the A side, so I don't think Fnatic have seen what they want in terms of the checklist. What? Camo. That must have been snappy.
Yeah, I don't know how he wins that fight. It feels like he shouldn't have, but he does. Okay, that's gorgeous from him. And he's sitting pretty, man. Barely took didn't take any damage.
Didn't, no.
You can see the paranoia building on Liquid. They want information. They just sent that Nightfall out in case someone had gone middle. They haven't. So now surely Camo's a bit worried. Yeah, no man's land. He's going to fall. Now you look towards the back of the site. Miniboo yet to get started. 0-4. Want some help from CT, but he's going to sit behind that smoke. 13 seconds. His support's gone, and so is he. Fnatic late in the day as ever, but potent on this hit.
Comfortable setup now. I don't think Purpo and Wayne on a judge really have much to say about this. Kayak still in control of mid. No possibility of somebody getting into the back lines here, and yeah, they're going to give it up again. Purpo already making moves. I mean, Wayne can hang around, try and find something, but again, you don't want Kayak or Boaster potentially getting a kill here. So you might just opt to cover the rifle here, but Kayak's
He's close.
chasing. Might hear some steps here if Wayne
One enemy remaining.
doesn't even matter.
No, and you can see the paranoia and the worry with Liquid when they can't quite get a beat on where Fnatic are going.
Nothing's actionable for them. Again, Camo's not even forced off.
No.
He's noted, And Fnatic don't push forward on that. They actually give away the first blood.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I say give away. I don't know how Camo's
Camo stole
but
that
yes.
first blood. See if we can see it here.
Oh, this was the re-clearance through B, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Liquid, again, not making moves in mid or outside A where they're not feeling that pressure.
And it's got to be frustrating for someone like Nats when you feel like you're behind the curve constantly. We've seen direct
they're playing
approaches
from behind.
Yep, we've seen Fnatic going full executes on site. We've seen that slow kind of work throughout the map being very elusive. So it's quite hard to get a beat, trying to get a rhythm, and then your money's broken. So you don't get an opportunity to really get that good read on the game and be able to kind of maybe implement those ideas you've been working on. As it stands, Liquid need a solution, and they need it fast.
This is another round effectively where you're not giving away, but assuming Fnatic are going to capitalize on this advantage.
Time to jump.
TP going to get sent in. I think we're just going to see the same rinse and repeat set piece. I mean, it was Wayne previously here as well. Now, just on a classic.
And they're struggling to hold this site with weapons. So see how they fare with something a little bit lighter. Not so good. Miniboo rocking a hard place, pick your poison, and it's Alpha to find him in the end. Sight looking under control. That's ult now for Kayak 2. And this is woeful, really, to watch. Liquid are just so behind the curve.
So we saw this, the right sort of ideas on Corrode, right? Again, Fnatic just over-delivering in some of these individual situations.
Call it luck almost.
Yeah. But Liquid here just...
I mean,
a lack of initiative in the early round, really, and Fnatic's just had so much time.
And it's like, remember, the one round that they've gotten so far was off the back of Purpo's individual bailout. Now, credit where it's due to Purpo. He's hitting some lovely shots. He's very much active today. But beyond that, there's no redeeming qualities here. I'm not seeing Miniboo played in. I'm not seeing them have a good either stop on site execute or retakes. It feels like they're in between ideas. They haven't got that solid concept of what they want to be doing here to handle this. And I'm surprised because, again, I think all of us have so much historical credit to the coaching staff, to Nats, to how they want to deal with things. They've always had plans, but it just doesn't feel like there's anything here. How many times are we seeing Alpha doing this?
It's the lack of resistance in some of these situations that's most concerning.
Swain on the B.
But again, it's like almost now you're at 5-1. Try something.
You might as well.
Yeah, like you're just going to let this half pass you by effectively.
That's how it feels. So what's the plan? I'm looking at you, Liquid, here. Tell me what the plan is. Show me something. Camo in a similar position. That's fine. He's been doing kind of 1-for-1 on this sort of spot. Purpo's interest is going to be kept maintained towards A, at least for now, as that Prowler did get sent through. They do have a lot more bodies leaning towards the B side of the map. You do have presence in Heaven, presence in CT, and obviously Camo then shouldered up early. And Nats isn't a million miles away, he's over towards Vents. But this is similar stuff, right? We've seen a similar round before.
Camo, same spot.
Cutting through.
Finds the same success. Fnatic poised once more this time around. It's even more concerning because there's a showstopper throw in the mix here. Kayak gonna spot the first player. Will reveal Camo's position as well.
He's dead to rights, man. This is all too obvious, all too easy. And what are you meant to do to your Miniboo? Now you've got a corner to play in, you've got a utility being flooded towards you. Wayne's done well to be slightly disconnected and play it back in. That was a valiant attempt from him and Purpo. But beyond that, everyone is just down in numbers. Purpo, what a try! But the final full stop to this is Fnatic having their way.
And Camo's just half a second behind, cutting sightlines here. As soon as he's spotted, it feels like the round is done again.
Yes.
So they take casualties on the way in. See, he tries to TP away here. But he's so desperate to find something before retreating. Maybe it's a lack of faith in their ability to retake these sites, but again, if that is the reason though, let's again Miniboo, Sour and Seven. I'm not saying it's black and white. Send him forward. He's going to find you kills, but proactively go and try and dismantle some of these setups that Fnatic are able to just sit in comfortably.
And I think comfort is the main word. It doesn't feel like we've had many disruptions. We haven't seen them trying to get, taking high risks. Any risks, really. I said it looked like maybe in that round Camo got a little more interested, but maybe just because of the panic, knowing that side hit's coming, try and play it forward. But it feels like you're halfway again in that idea. Do we sit deeper? Do we let them kind of burn this utility? Do we try and back out from site and just play back through? Conceptually, they are falling flat, and that's unfortunate here because Liquid have done better in the past.
But, and here's the other side, right? The utility discussion. Are we forcing anything out from that? But at the same time, when they're set up as 4 or 5 and potentially it's only Kayak split in mid, they're going to commit behind this utility. There's never going to be a util dump where they don't then try and take site.
But it's also like, I haven't seen a fight on B main. I haven't seen anyone digging deeper. I haven't seen them trying to push through on towards A. I haven't seen really Fnatic even eye up middle that much. Yeah, we've seen Kayak maybe once in a while split that side. But give me a fight on these extremities, fight for some control, but now it becomes obvious. That's the issue, right? That's the problem, is it's the typical solution, but we're only seeing it now in what, round 8 coming in. And there, finally a reward for Minibu, finally on the board, he's gonna go back in. He's doubling down, go for it, why not? Drops 2 bodies. Finally, a fight has happened. The Liquid actually, even on a lighter purchase, walk away from with a man to the good.
Boaster's gonna find Nats as well. It's leaving Purpo solo to hold down B site now. Prowler sent out, so confirms there's nobody tucked into B main just yet.
Are these weapons recoverable, maybe?
Yes, late round, but certainly not now.
Yeah,
There's still plenty of time for Fnatic to sit on them. Boaster and Crashies both have ultimates here if they feel they need to secure this.
God, they're so worried that Boaster maybe continued that walk up middle at some point. You can see them re-clearing. I think it's a misread. I mean, it's a gamble, it always is, but it's late no matter which way you call it.
divided. 30 seconds
go on
left.
top. Maybe just look.
I think now they know.
weapons.
Yeah, now they know they can
Blocking
grab
vision.
these. Again, they're going to be so far away
They're
from
so
this.
late. Yeah, and I mean,
And there's still the question mark of Boaster, right?
yeah, he could be anywhere at this point. I don't know if you just cancel on keeping these. You're coming back in, you've got no information yet. Okay, they're going.
Handle this.
It's going to be last minute sort of situation. What are you meant to do? This post plant is... Does he even get spotted there? I don't think he did. Boaster's still alive. He does get cleared on the corner. Camo's going for it. By hook or by crook, he will try and make this happen. As Fnatic now need to fight back in. Finally, a decisive Liquid.
Again, a big gamble late on in this retake as well. So it's going to come down to just a couple of seconds to find this defuse.
Huge.
But the right sort of decision you want to see them make.
I'm just glad they sent Minibu in, right? Fight on one of these extremities. Get confident, take a gamble. He's the one who got them these weapons as well, jeez. But still, that's huge, right? That could be a spark. That's the idea. Don't let Fnatic have their way with you. That's just ridiculous. You can't. Maybe just a reminder.
Let's go, boys. Let's.
To feel like you can actually do something about it. What's the reaction, though, from Fnatic? That was the first time that really Liquid, it feels like a solid team effort.
Obviously 2 big ultimates removed now from Fnatic. At least Liquid have found their response now. Alpha not too far away from another showstopper. Again, just seeing Liquid set up the same once more. Again, nothing really pressuring any position here for Fnatic. They can sit comfortably once more, and well, effectively, you're going to have another 4v2 here if Fnatic decide to hit. Now, if he rotates off that Prowler, it's going to be even more concerning, but Purpo not moving just yet.
Time to jump.
Okay, they should be ringing the alarm bells. Get ready, they're coming your way. Purpo's still going to keep space towards ramp, but has to turn his attention. It is a main site here. It's all coming in through main. Great pathing here. Alpha probably surprised at the freedom he's been given. And now we get ready for the retake. Maybe this is Liquid's solution. If we're not going to take the fight early, we play for full retake, 5 standing.
Burn out some of the crucial ults here. Alpha's found the kill already. Prowler going to come through. Purpo finds a response, but Kayak good for the trade.
Yeah, great spacing for Kayak to still stay in that fight. Here comes the kind of pressure point from Minibu, but they're losing high numbers. Nat's found isolated. Wayne and Minibu, what can you do? Nothing again! Fnatic, far too comfortable, Mike. I feel like a broken record.
Yeah, it's... Again, this can't be the response. Now, obviously, going to be in an awkward position in terms of the finances. You can't really justify some of these risks in the early round. I mean, Nat's sitting on a pit now, but Kayak just looking
He's good, man.
clean.
Come on, boys.
Also, that was pacey from Fnatic too. And I do think that has always been like the thing in my mind that I maybe look forward to is if we get to see Fnatic toying with the ability to play fast and slow, right? And we kind of never got to see it at their strongest points. We saw that mostly that slower style execution. But if they could ever harness that, it's always an interesting concept. Very hard to pin down then round by round. But beyond that, does this deny anything? Does this keep anything in check?
Obviously the pit going to enable a heavier lean towards mid or A. Still Purpo and Wayne tasked with holding down that site. But this is a crucial kill here, Camo. A little bit of an exploration, we'll find Boaster.
That's sick though. I don't know if they've seen the Alpha was there too. That's the first time we've kind of seen two players exploring this, but whichever way you cut it, that's a clean man to the good. Good reposition from Camo as well. Right place for this. See where Fnatic decide to take this approach.
Just curious, really, with Alpha's position, if they're looking to pivot through mid here.
Toxin screen down.
Kayak still curious towards Heaven. TP sent back across from Camo as well, so going to be well equipped either side of the map here. Time's starting to dwindle for
30
Fnatic.
seconds left.
Oh, this is still very early in the round. What do you mean? They can see the site.
Barriers just dropped.
I got the spike.
And 20 seconds is where you're going. Ooh, well, I don't think that was the game plan, but Kayak gonna get towards site, but he's now in a lot of trouble. 14 seconds. But we know how this goes. Apparently the coin flip always falls in favor of Fnatic in this. 8 seconds. And they haven't cleared back site. Plant now, another go at things. He needs help on this. He can't do it alone. He's got it down, but he dies for it. Trades there. Purple still on the side. Camo comes into effect. Alpha, last man alive, and he is still in heaven.
One kill and showstopper.
Does he get it? Still got Boombot, still got bits to work with, but Nats is close.
Yeah.
And that is the slam dunk. There we go. Too late in the day, not enough information to clear that backside, and well done to Liquid to keep control of that space.
I mean, a miracle that Kayak even gets this plant to put them in a position to reset here in Heaven. A couple of crucial kills coming through. I think it was Miniboo in the chaos there.
Spike plank.
Oh, Camo actually finding 3, sorry. He'll be the one with the final kill here, and Nats to clean up.
Nice!
Ultimates heavily favouring Fnatic here, though. Alpha, Kayak, and Vekaj. Looks like we might even see a pacier hit here. To maybe just catch off guard 2 members on the A site. Kayak try and pave the way here.
Last time it worked quite well. We've seen a lot of information that should allow for at least an additional body to come over and try and help. Kayak's cleared site this time. Spike is in the hands of Crashy, so yet to scale through now it is. Looking like almost a pre-take was considered for avoiding that seize, but still they get security from the smokes. Still hold a little bit of Heaven control. Maybe not the flash he was dreaming of.
You see the pit here, late. Again, awkward timing for him. Miniboo going to find Alpha on the way in, though.
Well, there's a pit. It's going to go down. That was a good amount of space on this. Then Nightfall on top, play back in. Liquid need to work as one, be on the same page. Or Crashies, he's going to do this to you! 3 kills from backside. And now Purpo and Nats having to navigate a treacherous path, leaving just Purpo alive. And as good as he's been, this is another clutch you'd have to give them. Another round on his shoulders. And you can hear the time, you can hear the clock. All too fast and too little time to change the outcome.
Purpo will fall as well. A couple of concerning numbers in terms of the finances behind that for Liquid. See what the last purchase will look like here as we come into round 12, but Fnatic once more just stretching their legs.
In the business. Was it sick?
Even an opportunity there. Vekaj's pit isn't optimal, but still cuts off and creates enough of a safety net here. I mean, Crashy's finding 3 kills like that is just, it's just Crashy's things.
Yep. Yep.
Still got his ult to work with as well.
Toxin screen down.
Looks like Camo they have his, but again, the byproduct of weird finances throughout this is now 3 SMGs in the final round.
Oh, you hate to see it. Camo, that's got to be gutting as well. Don't get me wrong, he tried it in the last couple of rounds to get a little bit more active in middle. This time, that Prowler looks like it was just fated to get to his feet. So, what more are you meant to do? Down to 4. Have to hold here for Nats as well. Just SMG. Does have help from Heaven, but that's with a Stinger.
It did spot the first, but he's going to have to burn the Snakebite here. Now that the Toxin has run out, Miniboo has to go nuclear. Fnatic decide to progress through. Actually, he ain't going to wait for this pressure through mid to come. Nobody here watching it right now. I mean, Miniboo's about to head back up into Heaven, but...
Face your fear!
Who spotted on main. Nats is in a world of trouble, man. Nats has got 1 HP. You can see that Miniboo's trying to help it, but yeah, he's seized up. This is hard to watch, honestly, Nats. Where do you wanna die to? You got Heaven or you got main? There's only so many choices you can pick from. Purpo, the one with the rifle, really could have something to say about it. Does really well to find Crashies. Wayne's still only on that SMG though, but trying to maybe create a pathway for them. One's gonna do well. Should reveal the player in towards hell. That's stunning. Another. Purpo! The saving light for Liquid, but he still needs another. Good damage. He's hungry for it. He wants this done. 24 HP, 2 bullets. And Boaster's barely alive on the other side. 18 HP, 5 bullets. He's got the time. Oh, you'd be bold if you went for that. Purpo looking to save the day here. Boaster playing with time. Purpo, you made a damn good go. But it feels like Fnatic can't be stopped at 9 rounds.
Again, just such an impressive grasp of the macro here from Fnatic. And Liquid, unfortunately, just unable to recover in some of these situations where they do find themselves at a disadvantage. And they can't deal with the site hits either.
No, it feels like nothing was going right, barring Purpo's impact, really. He's the one who stood out to me, but that's never going to be enough. And it's going to be a rude awakening
Harry
for
Potter's
Liquid.
here! Avada Kedavra!
Fair enough. Okay, well, we do have a treat. Now, if you did want to beat Fnatic, we have someone who might actually have an idea for it. Down, waiting in the wings with Lou.
And IGL in upper finals join me, Geldin. Rosé coming even on an off day to the arena. Wow, what a dedication. I wanted to ask you first of all about your glasses. You're doing a little bit of a Turkish Harry Potter cosplay here, but I know there is a little bit of, lore history behind those broken glasses. So can you share it with us?
Like, I broke the glasses when the kickoff starts, like the first day, I guess. And like there is no chance to fix it like insta like at the same time, and like I just tell to myself I think it should be like my totem.
Okay, like good luck totem.
Yeah, I bought a new one, but I just want to use it right now, like because of the totem. Yeah, that's why I use it like this.
Until the end of tournament, you keep them broken. Okay, I see that, and it worked. And you've beaten Fnatic last week in quite a fashion, but now they're looking pretty terrifying. So maybe you've woken something in them, by beating them. So I want to know, why do you think they're still a good team?
I think like their game style and gameplay is like with the discipline. That's why I guess they're not playing like on the fly. That's the main thing for them, I guess. And they're just doing their like the strats, and the basic game plan is like perfect right now, and that's why I guess.
Right, and your ex-teammate Comeback real quick is going to be playing the next game. So I want to know if you're going to stay and if you're going to support him.
I'll stay. I will watch the game with my team, I guess, but I'm not sure about gonna support. I think we're gonna see who is the better today, like Giantix or Heretics.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
May the best win, right? Thank you so much, Teşekkür ederim. Thank you for joining me, and let's see with Spencer and Hypok who takes the win on Split.
Oculus Reparo. Once I make my move, you're free.
No.
Why not?
Because we can't do that.
Wow.
But interesting there.
Go on.
I do feel like this is the byproduct of a reality check for Fnatic, right? Let's get back again. Remember who the hell we are. Champs, grand finalists here. Like, let's get ourselves back on the right page. And I think there's been so many examples here. This is not to take away from some of the... Well, hold that thought for a minute.
Yeah.
Hunting.
Well.
Wow.
Well. Just needs a sheriff or two, and I'm pretty sure that's the one that Boaster nabbed at one point and used. Maybe that's OP. Maybe he needs it back. Maybe there's something in that. A little bit of magic.
So Miniboo's sheriff does hit good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's another Fnatic player walking middle. Nope. This. Ooh. What's going on?
Well,
most curious.
2 down, 3 to go. Crashes now next on the chopping block.
Mate, why are they walking everywhere on the map?
This is just to try and get in their heads, potentially lean into the scoreline. Just Vekaj and Boaster left. Expecting somebody to have slipped the net towards A.
It's a wall. Oh, that's not. Hello.
Well, now they know.
They are
immediately. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All good.
How much space can they go here?
Sheriff, look, I'm just saying Boaster wants that back. He's coming for it. He's like,
planted.
I want that one. Give it.
Well, 1v3, he's already clutched one up today.
You believe?
31 HP mini boot.
And that's the Sheriff right there. Oh,
no. Oh my God, he's got the Sheriff.
Get it, get the Sheriff, get the Sheriff.
No, don't forget it.
No! It was the Elder Wand. You could have had it. Oh, I need to get Harry Potter out of my head. This is foul. All right, 1v2. I don't see a world where he's going to get more than this. No, not even going to get half. And Liquid. Oh my God, Liquid.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Liquid. There we go. Back in the game.
Still good for 3. Was Boaster.
If he had that Sheriff, mate, all I'm saying.
If he'd have picked it up.
If he'd picked it up.
Would be having a very different discussion right now.
See, look at that thing.
I mean, there is a scenario there where Alpha actually gets both of those kills. I don't think necessarily expecting the peak when it came, but certainly set up.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
I've seen a little spin on a defuse before. 4-9 though, Liquid given a chance to play the game, which is very nice of Fnatic to do, honestly. So let's see what Liquid can do. Fnatic are running at them again.
Not given a chance here.
No, but Wayne's coming out swinging. That's good for the confidence too, man. You get back in this game. You could be kicking yourselves.
Boaster and Crashies left here. Get only classics, they're not expecting anything in this 2v5.
Obscuring vision.
Liquid still so cautious. Now starting to pick the pace up a little bit.
I'll find you.
Crashies obviously going to hear all this. Boaster still marked by Nats here. Yeah, does get the catch.
Feels like
outside.
these two just constantly finding each other on like various lurks, that mid timing. It should be 5 standing. Crashies. Not going to even get a consolation on that. Good stuff. In zone flawless. And look, if Fnatic are going to just run at you with classics, if you're Liquid, you're going to take that every day of the week.
See now what Liquid can make of this. Let's see a flawless round 2. Big opportunity now to try and convert the bonus.
Vayne is back.
Whether or not Fnatic are going to continue playing as aggressive as they have. Obviously the pistol, a couple of solo pushes down mid, but again, that was what was lacking from Liquid, so that's something they want to try and tap into. I mean, Alpha's there, but Liquid actually sending bodies up ramp very early on.
Lovely sees, actually, and Crashies rewarded too. I mean, I feel like Crashies does go unsung sometimes with the amount of impact he can have quietly.
Yeah.
Just doing so well. You just don't see mistakes that often from him. Vekaj as well. Oh, come on, mate. Did you just give him a little bit of hope just to take it away? Wayne, the one who got 3 last round, needs to keep going on that sort of pathing because he got 4 more to find, and Crashies shuts down the chapter. 10 for Fnatic. They want this one done.
Money in the bank, obviously, for Liquid. Wayne already does have the divide. Nothing else really on the brink for them. That's just such a beautiful catch by Veka. And the third as well.
Yeah.
Just everything littering his view.
I'm putting in CC, come on!
Clean comms, like that, good energy.
Yeah, so Boaster just one away from a divide of his own.
Cutting through.
See what the plan is for Liquid now to back into a more even affair in terms of the weaponry now. Both Boaster and Kayak looking to greet them at the front door.
Let's see if they can handle it, right? This was the thing that was working out for Fnatic, but Kayak already going to do well to deny camo, and that second layer of pressure never really got off the starting blocks.
It's still the other side of the smoke. Orb retrieved, and advantage now firmly in Fnatic's favor. And have to now readdress mid at the 60-second mark. Bekaj delivering in the previous round here. Catch the cross, but actually a swing on here. Purpo will punish once more.
Bring them down.
Okay. 4v4, 45 seconds. And Crashies, I think this is a nice idea, actually. If they are not...
The timing of the jump!
That's a little unfortunate. Second either side, it could have been different, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, and Wayne will take that every day of the week. Kayak is on site, and so is Alpha. A scary duo to try and get past. Great heads-up work from
30
Nats.
seconds left.
Trying to create some pathway in here. Spike back in the hands of Miniboot. Kayak still on site, though. Boaster a little bit further away.
And not rotating just yet, either. And Kayak does have a TP to get away. Nats is going to spot him, though. Almost made out here. The bait is beautiful.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
You've not had the best game, but this would be the one. Did he get seen crossing over? I don't think he did. Okay. He's trying to get the timing right here, but does he get caught by Boaster? Already on the site, Kayak, waiting. Patient. This could be an absolute masterclass.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Players are going to start turning around when the audience starts getting loud here. We go! Brilliant discipline from Miniboot. That's a round to get you back with some confidence.
Left scratching their heads. So well played by Mini. Again, an opportunity here as well to just take the freebie, get the showstopper, but heads up play. I mean, Crashy's heartbreaking moment for him. Certainly in a position to shut this down before it even gets to... No! Let's go! We're starting to put some numbers up here. Still 4 rounds for Liquid to tie things up. And an age-old purchase.
What do you call that one?
Summon FC.
Also, chat made me giggle on that. The Americans could never. When the audience there not giving away the round 10 out of 10 EMEA, we love you for that. However, yeah, the 3 Buckies. How you feel about it?
I mean, they're about to walk into the blender potentially. Showstopper invested here. Bekaj might have an opportunity, but Miniboo will find it.
I just get nervous in these rounds because it always feels to go, you know, topsy-turvy, but...
They haven't necessarily figured it out just yet. Obviously shut one of them down, but Alpha's going to have another opportunity here.
Oof. An attempt, but mostly HP sitting pretty nice as well. But the original Summon FC man showing up how it's done. Gonna get 1 and 4. So this is all fine. Liquid are doing this step by step. It's good.
No more 30
Well,
seconds
Kayak's got a
left.
rifle, and he's behind Liquid right now. If I was going to say, if Crashies can slow this down any further, Wayne is watching though.
Last player standing.
Oh, they traded headshots as well.
Oof.
Spike planted.
This could be 7. He's trying to get the timing right, but I think, yeah, the window just shutting there. Well done to Liquid. Managed to navigate those rough waters.
Fnatic certainly now starting to stack some of these ultimates and maybe just relying on one of these bigger rounds in terms of investment. Side of Liquid.
1 enemy remain.
Still the divide for Wayne.
Too close, but close enough there.
But certainly finding their footing here in the second half.
I mean, look at the
Clawing their way,
score.
clawing their way back into this.
4
now,
to 1.
Now only 3 left to find. So they might just commit towards a site hit now.
Cutting through.
Kayak's got ult. Crashes 2. Really, Bekaj making moves this direction as well. His snakebite could be crucial here.
I think a good couple there. Kayak set up to isolate 1. That's Minibu gone and he gets out of danger. Really good hit and run there. You can see how frantic it is on the site, but the Spike is going to make the cross. That's in Purpo's hands. Plants in. Said that with a little bit of hesitation. No, it's fine.
So, divide for Boaster, and Kayak does have his ult once more, so could convert this advantage in the retake, but Liquid taking space away.
Yeah, they are. Camo trying to get active in this post plant, which is a very dangerous game as Vekaj just dropped Nats, so now Camo really needs to get this right. Double swing, he's dead. Purpo, Wayne on the site, back to the wall. Valorant now. Great shot coming in from Wayne to take away Vekaj, but can they try and come together on the site? Can they make this work? No. Crashes takes away Purpo.
Boaster's back through vents.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right.
They're blocking again.
Yeah, man, how are they so good at this stuff? Fnatic. Breaking Liquid's hearts. The second you think they might have a shout at it, they're in for a shot. Just gets ripped away.
A Boaster plays so late on this. Wayne just teed up here to obviously succeed with an open plant, but Fnatic get basically everything right on the way in. Going to cause some concerns here in terms of the buy for Liquid. Nothing to offset this. I mean, Camo potentially just 1 point away, so a chance to find it here. Alpha, one off the showstopper. Vekaj, a chance to slow down any push through mid with the pit. He's just left guarding right now.
Just leaving Boaster to keep a real active hand on the B site, as Liquid are looking towards it, but all off of this plan. Running really patient.
Here.
A lot riding on this for Liquid.
My ult's ready.
Look at the ult here for Camo, off the orb.
Spike dropped.
Maybe just reverting back towards mid here to send out a feeler. Purpo's making a big wrap towards Nats.
50 seconds.
Find you.
Really trying to apply.
Yeah, plant the seed, draw an extra body, which they have done. Alpha's rotated.
The Prowler just goes down ramp. It was a bit too shallow to catch. So Nats gets to get a little more active, but the reclear is good. They see nothing behind it.
Yeah, awkward timing for Nats to fall here now. Fnatic in a position to probably just give this site up a little bit.
Vekaj with a good bit of damage on the cross, though, catching Miniboo pretty low. But chip damage is all they're going to report here. Do they try and fight back in? Liquid unwilling to give up the site now. 3 players left standing for Fnatic and 4 for the Liquid side and a plant on their side. Paint shell could be a problem. Miniboo.
Oh my god.
Breathe in on that one. They're all starting to get down to the thinner end of the utility. Camo with a pop flash to the swing. Lovely synergy on that as Alpha's options become near on 0.
They're already tagged up now, even with HPs for Liquid. Going to give this one up. Liquid able to fend off Fnatic here in this post plant. A little bit of a, well, call it hesitation, but maybe just trying to absolutely make sure they can weaken this B site hold before hitting. We'll find them their 8th.
I feel like that's the round that gives you a real chance at this, though.
It certainly does, especially with 4 standing. I mean, the money's been in tatters again throughout this half.
I don't know what the finances are like for Fnatic. I think they're on the lower end of things. So this could bring the game back within, like, touching distance, so key stuff.
Vekaj, I
went
think,
a little early on that.
Yeah, rightfully, probably a little bit tilted it himself. It's an opportunity certainly to at least trade out there. It's only really chip damage, as you noticed, and actually credit to Wayne there to pick up the slack. So I think that information is relayed. Boaster's looking to punish that immediately before they can get the plant, but probably explains that facial expression.
Potentially.
Yeah, certainly a crucial round now for Liquid. They have Fnatic up against the ropes. Only Vekaj with the pit. Obviously still 1 point missing for Alpha as well.
And I do want to return to what you were saying about Wayne. Just in general, very high-end work from him already. 18 to 14, top of the board throughout this map. So credit to him, because it felt like Purple in the first half was the only one really having anything to say about it. Good upswing from Miniboo as well. I mean, it's not
Minibu went from 0-8 or something to now,
12,
again,
15.
yeah, being fairly active in some of these rounds.
I said it's not his best performance, but at least he's on the server.
Steps in the right direction for sure, which is something we were left asking coming into this year, obviously with the roster change. So certainly a positive, especially considering, I mean, just played out of map 1, didn't even have an opportunity to put some numbers up.
Play stack middle. Fnatic in a weird buy. Couple of rifles though. Alpha one kayak with the other. Everything else a little bit here and there. On the other side, of course, an opportunity for Nats to farm one. And I'm only seeing like shields. The bait is just foul. I fell for it.
I was like, did he see him? And then kayak said, yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh,
Go get him.
okay, but that's not over yet. That's fine. That was just like a little trap play. They're trying to go for a lot of trap plays. Little C's paint shell combo. Kayak's taken a little bit of a backseat now after Minibu's taken him out of the equation, but still, 4v3.
Oh, it catches on Wayne. It's going to be noted here. Won't find a timing through B. I don't think they've noted Vekaj's weapon yet. So Purpo could get the surprise of his life if he clears vents. I think Liquid now going to try and split through B.
Yeah, what's on this side of the map? Okay, Alpha's got the Vandal here, and you've got Crashies. Oh, with a Phantom too. Oh dear, that is a little sketchy. Alpha still unchecked on, now going to be noted, but look at the side pillar. Crashies tries to swing on it, loses. Minibu's still alive. We're going to have an enemy battle in the air. Don't win that fight, Alpha! That's horrible business, and Boaster down to the 1v1. Okay, he's going to invest the ult on it. Swing, and he hits Purpo! The backbone of Team Liquid right now.
Right down to the wire. Fnatic almost sticking the landing here. It took everything from Liquid. They'll get another chance to catch their breath. Yes. Fortunately tries to make moves. It's drawn out a big ultimate though. Like I said, it's taken everything to get them to this point. Bulldog for Alpha, but the buy is here for Fnatic. Showstopper and a pit still to work with. Invested towards mid. Maybe quell some of the last few rounds in terms of Liquid making inroads here. Haven't necessarily staked their claim just yet.
Here.
And it's quite interesting. This is probably one of the quieter games I've seen as of late from Nats. Kill-wise, right? The guy is an incredible in-game leader.
He's got his hands full with
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. And it's such a night and day difference. You see some of the more recent series with Liquid. He's been pretty instrumental with just like the numbers on the board. Here, it feels like you can see, I mean, you can see him talking through the vast majority of the start of this round. He is very much in IGL mode for a good reason. Wayne noted on the Prowler, but not the end of the world. Still about 50 seconds.
I'll find you.
Those lineups down.
No commitment though. Again, now we're past the point where it gets a little concerning. 40 seconds, Liquid have to roll the dice effectively. Elsewhere though, Camo slipped the net. Supposed to catch this.
30 seconds
That's
left.
a great catch though for Camo. Slipping past and getting Boaster. Now the backlines are not secure, but they're still struggling on the front door here. They have to get towards the site. They're still not out of main. We're down to 18 seconds, and the discipline from Kayak is key. They forgot about the front door. All worried about that flank that they can maybe get away with, and it falls short.
One of the more frustrating ones to watch, but certainly more frustrating to be a part of that. Again, they're so eager for Camo to find something here. Again, the catch on Boaster, brilliant. But something has to happen at B main here.
Good job, boys. Come on, boys.
The focus is split. You have to capitalize on those opportunities versus a team like Fnatic playing like this.
12 rounds to their name now. Sporadic at best, but close enough already. Liquid with a chance to fight back, but Fnatic now taking the main space, putting bodies behind it.
Gaps in the buy, though. A Bulldog. Spectre here from Wayne as well. Guardian in the hands of Nats.
Just got ult as well from this.
Still Showstopper as well.
Was that just blind? I think Vekaj might have just got that straight through the smoke, if I'm honest. And that's going to sting. Losing out on Minibu, who's been pretty solid here. What are you meant to do now? Oh, and Alpha's Wait and see if he got timed on that. Nats trying to actually get back into this kind of lurking position. But Alpha's reposition, whether he knows it or not, is exceptionally well timed.
I mean, really, if they commit towards site here, it's not so bad, because I believe Nats is probably going to try and pit into heaven here. Oh my god, the timing on that. Might have even got the sound cue as well.
Yeah, because they had to scramble out of there pretty quick. Oh my god.
He's certainly caught it.
Run! Run! You can't get away!
Spike down mid.
Leaving them just in pieces. Camo and Nats, the last two alive. That slow and steady work isn't going to be good enough
30
here.
seconds left.
Fnatic within pretty much touching distance of getting past this game. Liquid looked alive in the second half, but it feels like all for a moment as Nats gets overwhelmed. Fnatic push up to 13 and walk away, winning this series.